Burroughs, Dake. Third time they've met. First time tech fall for Burroughs. Second time an overtime win for Jordan Burroughs. And here we are, 2015 World Team Trial Finals, match number 3.
And first thing you know is Dake getting to that 2-on-1. Now he can work offense from here, but this neutralizes a lot of what Burroughs does. He's not going to be able to get to his double legs, not to be able to get to his low singles from there. So Dake going to try to tie him up. Going to probably want to keep this in a little closer. Working from space, definitely going to favor Burroughs. And there's a single leg attempt right away from Kyle Dake.
And immediately, as you said, Christian, back to the 2-on-1. And he went to this with David Taylor right from the start, got to his 2-on-1, pressed the action, and marched forward and got the W, of course.
And what that can do, you can really control well, both from the underhook, which he just punched to, and the 2-on-1. He's going to try to control the center mat, maybe get a shot clock on Burroughs.
And I believe that was your first passive call against Jordan Burroughs. And maybe that was Kyle's strategy. Control the center, get to your 2-on-1s, and get Jordan Burroughs hit with the first passive, which obviously gives you an advantage. And a shot by Dake. Burroughs defends. Burroughs in on the leg. Now Kyle Dake so hard to score on, but Burroughs in position here. Dake scooting. And the defense of Kyle Dake is almost unparalleled.
Yeah, that was a great job. I mean, you see the respect Burroughs has for Dake, because when he got in deep, he was keeping his hips back, What did not want to get exposed from there, as I think he could feel with Kyle the pressure he's giving him. He could have gotten exposed from there. So a little cautious there, a little caution and from Burroughs once he got in on that attack.
Dake moving forward again, back to that 2-on-1, Christian. You alluded to it at the start, and he continues to work with it. We're going to get a...
Dake saying, watch that thumb on my throat.
Minute and a half to go, halfway through the first period, no score, and I don't believe Dake has been hit for passive yet, so if there's no score, but there is, I said we were going to see another passive on Burroughs. Not going to happen. The champ up 1-0 with 1:20 to go in the first.
And he gets that step out with the 2-on-1. I mean, Dake had the control, but it was the power and the drive from Burroughs, and he was able to get now re-attack from Burroughs. His second re-attack here, but he just throws it by for 2.
Dake. Wow! Counter offense. Kyle Dake's going to score the first takedown of the match and go up 2-1 in the first period with 1 minute to go.
And now you got to respect Dake's top game. Great gut wrench, one of the best guts in all of the United States, and he's going to go to work on it, working right side. Gave him a pretty ample opportunity to work on top, nothing doing. And that was, once again, Burroughs getting on the shot. Dake just basically ripped the arm off and got the go behind. Made that look probably a lot easier than it actually was.
Dake's defense and counter offense are just phenomenal. They are very impressive, to say the least.
And one thing about Burroughs is he's had his back against the wall time and time again, and so often he stands the test. He passed the test. He finds a way to get it done here. So him being down, this is not unfamiliar territory. As much as Jordan Burroughs wins, he's had his back against the wall many times before. So being down 1 is not going to get Jordan Burroughs rattled.
No, he won't panic. He won't, take stupid shots. He's not going to get out of his position just because he's down by a point. He is poised, and he's a true champion. And we have 5 seconds to go, so it looks like we will move into halftime. Kyle Dake going to have the lead, 2-1 on some great counter offense.
Great job by Dake in the first period. I mean, you win every period, you're going to win the match. And Dake, he gets the takedown. Burroughs with a step out, and you got to be feeling good if you're a Kyle Dake fan or if you're Kyle Dake himself.
Rob Cole, Dave Dean. Cole on the right, Dave Dean on the left in the corner. With Kyle Dake, of course, Cole, his college coach, and there you see Brian Snyder on the right, Mark Manning on the left. Mark Manning, the head coach at Nebraska, where Jordan attended college. Jordan won those 2 NCAA titles there, and of course, Kyle Dake 4 NCAA titles at 4 weights.
Yikes.
While competing at Cornell. And he's going to look to go back to that 2-on-1, I think, Christian.
Yeah, stick with what got you there. As you see, Burroughs looking to go club and attack. And now
Burroughs
looking
going
for
to try to take him out of bounds. And they're going to go 4 red.
Wow, I don't know about that.
That's confirmed. That is confirmed.
And there's you got to challenge this if you're Kyle Dake. You could see maybe a correct throw from Dake here. It would not stun me if that was the determination. Obviously, the decision made here, Dake said, my move. And while it was Burroughs who kind of initiated the attack, he changed it and he made it a throw, whereas he was looking for the step out. So you got to feel like, you know, Dake has a legitimate point here as we go take a look at it on the Jumbotron.
And here it comes on our screen.
It changes the direction there.
Did he change the direction? I'd like to see that again.
But it's
Burroughs is coming
attack.
forward. Burroughs initiated it, which they will definitely take that into consideration.
Absolute factor.
I'm not sure he changed the direction enough. It's a tricky situation, but I'm going to think it stands, and they're going to go another one.
Wow.
So just like that, a huge swing, 6-2. Jordan Burroughs now leading Kyle Dake.
So now Dake's really got to come forward. Gonna need one of those throws. He's gonna need a 4-pointer himself,
or 3 separate scores.
Yeah. Wow, quick level change. Dake got so low there, looking for that high crotch, couldn't get it, but goes to that underhook. Now you see Burroughs kind of clinging on that head there. He's gonna come back. 2:20 on the clock here. Still 6-2 lead for Jordan Burroughs off that big 4-pointer.
And they cling head-to-head here in the ties. 2:10 on the clock. They're going to stop it, break them up, put them back in the center. Burroughs got to be feeling a lot better than he did a minute ago.
And that's just, you know, that's the poise that Burroughs has. That's the, you know, the champion mindset that he's displayed for years now.
Has proved over and over again that he is the best, not only in the country, but in the world. And putting that on display here. He controls an underhook, circles himself to the center. Dake on a knee, 2 knees now. So if he goes out of bounds, they'll give him nothing.
Dake's grounded, so they're not going to give him the step-out point. 6-2. And Dake going to need to find his way to some sort of offense, whether it's from his underhook, from that 2-on-1. Can he get to that high crotch? Can he shoot a big double leg like he did against David Taylor? Those are the kind of things he's going to need to get himself back in this match, down 4 to the champ.
And how about the way he got underneath David Taylor and completely lifted him off the ground, not once, but twice in a row.
Right.
To open that semifinal, actually that was that challenge tournament final bout.
Oh, wow. Great re-attack there from Burroughs, but man, the defense of Dake. And I don't know if that's, it's a combination, I think, of Dake's defense and the respect Burroughs has for those scrambles, for Dake in those kind of 50-50 situations. Burroughs just going to clear out and not going to go in a position that could maybe favor Dake.
Dake trying to press forward. And I tell you, Jordan Burroughs keeping phenomenal position here as we're under a minute to go. 47 seconds on the clock. Matt Savvy
now
is the
underhook,
champ.
yeah, absolutely. Underhook, good head position now for Burroughs as he goes to overtie. And Dake been struggling. Did he create scoring opportunities? Yes, but did he really, was he able to get to legs consistently? Not really.
Yeah, you know, his takedown came off of Jordan's shot.
Right.
And other than that, he hasn't really been able to get into the legs of Jordan Burroughs, which will be interesting to see how match 2 plays out. They'll go back and make some adjustments as we have 15 on the clock. Jordan Burroughs leading 6-2. Five seconds to go. He will give up a push out, and that'll be it.
Oh, and he just
Dake
keeps running
throws
his
him
feet
into the
through it.
opposite mat all the way. I guess he's trying for 4, but
Sometimes they give that continuation, but not not to that
God,
degree.
Jordan just said something to him, gave him a pat on the butt. It seemed like a friendly pat, and Kyle's going to concede the last second, and that'll do it. Match number 1, 6-3. Jordan Burroughs, your winner over Kyle Dake. We'll see them do it again in match number 2.
Great poise. That match came down to one exchange. Burroughs won that exchange. And, you know,